My shoe's not untied, Margaret. Gotcha. Gilbert couldn't believe that he fell for that one twice in one day. Then Philip shouted, "Watch out, Gilbert!" "No, I'm not turning around," said Gilbert. "You're just gonna play an April Fool's joke on me." "Nuh-uh. Here comes the ball. It's gonna hit you in the head." Jeez.
Parents choose this school. They weren't zoned to this school.
Yeah.
You can't determine where your child will learn best based on what your street address is. So that's one of the luxuries of having having the option of having a charter school, that you can kind of hand pick where you think your child is going to, be successful at.
Many parents were disappointed with how they, children were treated in the public school system. And I've had this conversation with parents. They feel as though the public school doesn't care so much.
This is definitely, and again, not to sound cliche, the miracle on Lark Street. This community is invested in this building and what it's doing here.
How many things they've done for the community, and how they're helping the kids become better. They're not just teaching us about education, they're teaching us about life also.
Most public school, I believe, are out, by 3 o'clock. So students are in charter schools, longer days, longer school years. If the city has a snow day, it doesn't mean that we have a snow day off. We're here and we go this all year round. The teachers are creative in their own way. They're able to, have various stations within the classroom, to meet the various needs that these students will have. The group sessions, the individual work or assignments that they may have, all these things, help to build their whole, the educational piece.
I think charter schools are better because they take their time out of the days to help us, and they have different classes like chess, martial arts, and technology, and we get to learn more stuff than public schools.
There's lots of intervention that takes place here in New Covenant. Students, if they're not meeting their benchmarks in their ELA and math, they'll have a small group pulled out. There's also the after-school enrichment program to help target those students that are performing, below average. The days are longer, in the charter schools, which is, one of the major differences. New Covenant gets out at 5 o'clock if you include the after-school program.
The reason why we have intervention is to help kids that need help in different subjects like math and ELA. So at least like 10 or 11 students get pulled out to a different class with a math teacher and learn about the same thing that we're learning in math, and then in the morning, and then in the afternoon 10 or 11 kids get pulled out into an ELA teacher's class, and while they're in an ELA class we're doing the same thing but a little bit easier.
In my observation, charter school has the capability to provide more one-on-one interventions. The relationship within the charter school is much closer because most charter schools are smaller.
Mr. Bass, he does open on to help students with their music and to learn their music and to help them with their notes.
If a teacher is doing something in their classroom, they're going to share that with me. Then I'll try to use song, to help them. For example, learn about the various states, songs like 50 Nifty. So there's always, constant interaction, amongst grade levels, and amongst different subject areas. We're like almost on the same page as far as, the different, tasks for the week or tasks for the month, and stuff like that. So they're getting reinforced, as they go from subject areas to subject areas.
So basically the kids come to after-school programs.
Right.
It's Mondays and Thursdays, and my older kids work on a newspaper, and they find events that are going on that month. So April, they would find things that are going on in April, and all the kids write the articles. They report the articles to me and myself and Mr. Bott. Actually, we work together. We help them edit it, and then we formulate the newspaper, and we send it out to the school. We make copies, and they go out to the school. Some of our other kids who aren't working on the newspaper are doing ELA practice, math practice on the computer, so they're practicing those skills for the state exams and stuff like that.
The experiences, you know, from the various teachers that are here, you know, I think is superb. You know, if we start from the specialist classes, you know, art and gym, you know, the students are able to have swimming as part of their physical education. Nice gymnasium for basketball and other sports. We also have access to the neighborhood fields where we get involved with baseball and football as well. We have chorus, band, we have strings, along with the general music courses where students are able to have their own piano keyboard during instructions, recorders, you know, various percussion instruments. You know, if they hear an instrument, I can, you know, show them that instrument up front, and they can get an experience to actually perform on that instrument.
They have great teachers, and they don't want to see the school closed. Extracurriculum activities. You know, my daughter was in cheerleading, my son is in chess, they're in music, there's baseball. There's not that many schools you can find that, and especially for free. A lot of schools don't stay open to the time that we stay open, and it's for free.
I feel good that my mom chose the school for me because I've seen the other actions that's been going on in other schools, and I think they aren't good. They're very negative.
Sometimes when the SUNY board and you know, these overheads comes in to evaluate the school, I don't think that they know enough about what's going on, you know, and you know, maybe they should spend more time within the school before they make their decision.
I feel sorry for the teachers, the kids, and me because all the kids are going to lose their education from our school, from the school, and all the teachers are going to lose their jobs.
I personally think it's just not fair. I mean, the school's made great gains, great teachers, great students. We're working hard, and I'm just a little worried about where some of these kids are going. You know, it's upsetting to think that they're not going to get the care and the education they get here at other schools. So it's an upsetting thing for everybody, I think.
It's just a sad, you know, thing, you know, again, you know, to see this program, you know, being interrupted, knowing all the great things that are here for these students, you know, you know, and just the whole community as a whole, you know, to take that away from them. You know, I mean, you know, you've been here kindergarten all the way through 6th grade, you know, all the way through 5th grade. You have one more year to go, and then the school is closing. You know, you go to a new school for one more year, and then, you know, it's not right.
I'm worried because I had to find another school to go to, but I'm gonna carry around all the stuff that I've learned here.
I think closing the school is probably the biggest mistake this whole area can have right now. From the grades and what we see with academics over the last couple of years, the increase and improvement, and not only with the grades but with the attitudes and behavior, I think it's terrible that now we're going to take kids that are in classrooms here and have to put them back in the Albany district or the other charter schools where now there's going to be like 35, 40 kids in a classroom, which I think is unsafe, and I think learning will be not taking place as much as it does here. Rather than offering some sort of support because of the intention or the good cause of the school, you know, they just, you know, shutting the whole program down. They could have given us, you know, some options. You know, I know I've been here for 11 years, and we have had, you know, 3 management companies, you know, but the past 2-3 years have been the most progress that New Covenant have made, and they should have seen that. You know, you can't really, you know, look at today as you did 11 years ago. You know, you got to look to see the progress that have started, you know, then and now.
I don't think it can be that easy. There's no way. There's 650 students, give or take, here, and their families and the community that are going to be affected by this decision. So it's not going to be a quiet, oh, the covenant's closed, and that's all you hear.
I
felt very mad, felt like a bunch of sad, and because they're gonna close us down, and we've been here since we've been here for a long time, and we're a very positive school. We have positive things, and they teach us how to be respectful and be responsible for our actions.
A lot of people felt sad about it, and we tried our hardest to regain it back, but it just wasn't working. So they were saying that it was because our grades, we wasn't meeting grade level, but we was second from reaching grade level besides Kip Tech.
They should be able to give schools chance that are making great progress with students, academically and socially. I just, it seems like their rules are a bit too strict.
A final decision came. The SUNY board voted, and again, I was extremely emotional. I've been depressed. I've been upset, but then it's not about me right now. It's about the kids, because I can't give up on them right now, because they've been giving up. They were given up on by the SUNY board. They don't have anything but us right now.
Specials like gym, pool, computer, art.
School is our choice, is our future. This school is our future.
There comes a time when we hear a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all.
We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somehow will make a change.
We are all a part of God's great big family, and the truth, love is all we need. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day. Just you and me. So they know that someone cares.
For the cries for help will not be in vain.
We can't let them suffer. No, we cannot turn away.
Wake up!